Alright, 3 weeks is enough. Hello there everyone, my name's Necromine, and I want to welcome you to a little series that I'm thinking of calling State of Play, though I think there might be someone else that's using that. Well anyways, welcome to Necromine's State of Play, where I give you my thoughts and opinions about what I'm currently playing, kinda sorta like a mini review. Wait, that's what a review is. This is Gundam Evolution! Roll the tape, roll the tape, roll the tape!
Shut up and sit down.
Gundam Evolution, or Gun Evo as it's known in some circles, is a free-to-play, I'll get right back on that one, team-based hero shooter a la Overwatch and Valorant. Created and published by Bandai Namco. It's your typical 6v6 teams fighting and blasting your way to complete your objective. And they're your typical objectives, like capture the point, king of the hill, and plant the charges and defend the area. So far, there's no team deathmatch, push a cargo, or battle royale, though that does not mean I'm hoping for one. So, what makes this hero shooter different from the others? Easy. Giant robots. Have you looked at the map? When you chill and take in the environment of every map, you can easily see cars, lampposts, cargo containers, and apartments that are basically miniatures of how they're supposed to look because everyone is freaking huge. And even then, some other robots are still bigger. Actually, they're mobile suits? I hear you cry. Yes. And yes, they are. So, besides the giant mechanical appeal, there's something I truly do like about this game, and I don't think people talk about it enough. Every single unit feels and plays very, very, very uniquely. Though some units do share some similar abilities, like the Methis and the Ashimar. It's spelled funny. They both have a flight mode. You can quickly tell that Methis flies faster and is able to cross more terrain, while Ashimar, honestly to me, feels like he controls a lot better. There's also the Barbatos and the Melee Zaku, who is another that I'll get back to. You can rest assured on that. And they both wield giant weapons. They both play completely different. I'd give you a bit more info on the Melee Zaku, but again, we'll circle all that back. Mechanically and gameplay wise, there's so much to love about this game. Which is why I need to get to my main point of the video. This game still needs updates, and it still needs to figure itself out. Ever since the game's release, it's been riddled with controversy. From monetization and pay to win, to server issues and hackers. There have been many people voicing their thoughts on the game in the forums, and some of them are not wrong. The monetization structure of the game is kinda gouging. The game technically is not free to play, as you might hear many claim. In all honesty, you need around 50 to 60 bucks to have a full experience. $10 for the battle pass, and $40 to have all the units. But you can unlock them within the game without having to play. My dude, you can't be serious. It would take you months to be able to get them all without the battle pass, even though some credits are available on there. But even then, the grind you would have to do would not be worth it. And honestly, some people really don't have the time and can be playing the game like others do. Some people can sit and play for 4 hours, and even then, that might be pushing it on their schedules. But you don't need them all. And you're right, you don't. Which gets me to my next point, the pay-to-win complaint. In all honesty, I don't believe this game is pay-to-win in the traditional sense. People want to claim that all the locked units are OP or overtuned, but I really couldn't disagree more. I would say it's pay to endure. What do I mean? Well, a decent melee Zaku can stand their ground against a team. A well-positioned unicorn can help passively heal. Don't get me started on Exia and Manasai, on how they can control a match so well if they can land their combos. And I actually haven't been able to play much against Mahiru, so lol. Now, these might all sound like points for it being pay to win, but it's not. You can take all of these points and bring them over to the free units. A decent Sasabi can stand their ground against a team. Probably won't own like a melee Zaku, but still, they're more formidable. A well-positioned Methus can help actively heal. And don't get me started on how Barbie, Turn A, Pale Phantom, Gun Tank, and GN Sniper can control a match so well if they can land their combos or crits. If anything, the free units have a bit more options. Now, with that said, the units locked behind the paywall do give any team a better chance at survival. And you'd be a fool not to pick them if you have them. But in this game, all you really need is a well-coordinated team, or even then, one that just isn't bad. See, in my experience with this game, I've had matches turn for the most randomest of reasons. We've won or lost with both the pay-to-win units on our team or the enemies, and any combination of that. So it's really gonna take a lot more to convince me that this game is pay to win. What I feel is frustrating people to make these claims is the FOMO that comes out of not having and being able to play these units. Because trust me, I feel it. I want to jump on Unicorn Gundam so badly and just be passively healing while wrecking people. I want to let it rip with a melee Zaku and just Beyblade all over the point. I know I'm not the only one, but everywhere you go, it's just in your face that you don't have them. And nowhere else is it more prominent than in the Battle Pass. Nothing is more frustrating than getting unlocks for a mobile suit from the Battle Pass, from the chest, and you don't have the suit. You even get a notification, and the only way to clear it is by going to the unit and being reminded that you don't have it. But anyways, Gun Evo isn't pay to win, and people do need to get over that. Now, for the real issues, I really don't have much to say, since the solution is more cut and dry. Now, this is all hearsay, since I haven't experienced much of it. So please take this with the grainiest of salt. Tiniest grain of salt. Since I'm going off the forums and, tweets, which should already be a red flag right there. People have been getting kicked out of games and have not been able to rejoin, causing some to lose their rank or be banned. Obviously, this is a server issue. It needs to be fixed, and there's no way Bamco doesn't have the manpower or funding to do so. The other thing that I've seen people talk about as much are hackers. Apparently they're running rampant, and people are reporting them, but they're still getting them in their matches. And I'm talking hackers, apparently GM snipers that can shoot in less than a second. Your typical wall hacks kind of stuff. Gyms being able to dash without ever stopping. But again, hearsay. Now, this is all on Bamco's side, which is why I really don't have an opinion, because it's just a fact that they need to take care of this. Now, taking all of this into consideration, I can easily say I do love this game. I have been a Gundam fan ever since G came out on Toonami. Hashtag Tequila Gundam. Come on, I'm waiting. Please. And then I became a bigger fan when I finally got into Gunpla. And then I could finally build and have my very own Shining and God Gundams. I mean, I even went to visit Gundam Base in Odaiba and got my Gundam Base card. And, I mean, of course, I saw the Unicorn Gundam transform. Oh, it was heaven on earth. Now, the only reason I'm telling you this is so you can understand where I'm coming from, my position with this game coming out. See, if a friend of mine or a random stranger on the internet was asking for my opinion on if they should play the game, I would honestly tell them no. I just can't recommend it to anyone. As much as I would love for everyone to share my love in Gundams, I would rather them watch the show or just buy Gunpla. Maybe later on if Bamco fixes these issues. But honestly, given their trade record, they might not support this game for too long. Look, believe me when I say, I hope I am wrong. Later on, I want people to come back to this video and tell me, look at how this aged like milk. Please, I want this game to succeed. But that's really all I have to say on this game. Though the other reason I'm not going so hard on it as well, because trust me, I still got a lot to say, but we'll keep it short. The game has barely been out for 3 weeks. There's still plenty of time. I'll probably do a follow-up in 3 months. See where we're at in November, December. But again, plenty of time for them to turn it around. We'll see how this goes. Right? So, for now, I'm giving the game a 6 out of 10. But it's a high 5 and a very low 6. Now, what does that mean for you as an outsider coming in? And me also trying not to be so biased. It means that it's a solid game. if you like FPSs, you will find some enjoyment. But will it be lasting? Will you keep coming back? Probably not. Will it ignite a love for Gundams? I doubt it. It's average as average gets, but I do give it props for being about giant robots. Here's hoping to improvements. Hey there. Just wanted to say thank you for sticking around with me if you made it this far. As you can probably tell, this is the first time I'm actually making a legit edited video with my opinions, thoughts, and everything, right? As you can probably tell, this channel doesn't really have any videos. This is gonna be the first one. I am hoping to add more as I keep playing games, replay old ones. Might even come back and update older videos, you know? Things change. And, you know, don't want to keep it at just East Media, but I do want to set this channel to be actual reviews, video essays, and, you know, hopefully just improve on that format. I do have another channel that was my main channel, but since I've had it for years, the algorithms kind of messed it up. So I'm dedicating that one to just pure gameplay videos. You'll see full playthroughs, and, you know, minor thoughts here and there. It's just your typical gameplay stuff, right? But yeah, thank you so much, for watching this. And if you like what you saw here, please subscribe. I'll also have a link to my gameplay channel if that tickles your fancy. Thank you, have a wonderful day, and stay beautiful.